Boom! Here we are. Ernie Pack.
Denise Pack.
And this guy who's a squatter in our house.
I just showed up on the doorstep.
Yeah.
And knocked.
Well, did you not though? Really? I think you just kind of came in. You waited for me to open the door.
I think what happened was you couldn't wait for me to come so bad that
You
were looking out the window, and the first time you heard
every
an engine,
car that came down,
you ran out.
Yeah.
You're like, "Is that Brian? Is that Brian?"
Yes,
and then
true.
If
true.
you notice in the picture that Brian took when he pulled up in front of the house, the doors open because Ernie was running.
Yes, that's true. I have proof that you were running at me before I even came near the house.
That
the
was
door
not
was opening.
That was not me. That was a ghost. I'm sure it was.
Mm-hmm.
There is Kevin Icy in the house.
Our dear
Dear friend Eric, always here.
Kaylee.
Oh no, it's Miss Kaylee. She's mean. She's from New York and she's got
short.
attitude.
She's short.
You just love calling anybody short.
No, I like calling Kaylee short
because there's so few people shorter than you.
I know. That's why I love Kaylee.
And look who's
awake. Oh my gosh. Mark, it's dark outside. What are you doing, man? No, we have been away for a couple of weeks.
I haven't been on here for a while.
She hasn't. I've fired her temporarily. Chris Cash is in the house, and she kept begging for a job back. And finally, I said, "Well, I'll give you a chance."
You know what? I'm sitting behind you tonight.
The only reason why she got her job back is because she made Mississippi mudslide or something tonight.
No.
Mississippi
pot roast.
Mudslide.
No.
What is on your? What is wrong with you?
Oh,
Kaylee Bryan is a whopping.
I am taller than you, Kaylee. That's all you need to know.
He's I'm
taller than you. That's all that matters.
4 something.
He's sitting on 3 phone books right now, just to
I'm
be
standing
in
right now. What are you
frame.
talking about?
So, as you can tell, we're having a miserable time with Brian here.
Kaylee, be careful. You're still alive in the book. I could easily just take you out at any moment.
I mean, you got your laptop right down there on the.
Remember, Rob and Sarah are the only 2 people that ever have to survive each book. I can kill all of you, and it's fine. It will not affect the rest of the series.
Oh, look who this is!
Yay,
look
Sarah.
at Miss Sarah. Hello. But no, we've been having a miserable time since Brian got here.
There's been no laughter.
No laughter.
I haven't screamed 3 times.
You haven't ran, but
I ran down the stairs.
Yeah, ran down the stairs.
Right. So anybody who was there at the McClay Mansion saw me run up the stairs as fast as I could. Well, last night you guys saw how fast I can run downstairs when I get started.
Yeah, until you get to a good tactical location where you
Where
had
you can see downstairs
multiple
and upstairs.
means of egress to escape the.
Kaylee said it's only been one day. Yes, Kaylee, and we were wondering if he was going to make it through the night.
Yeah. Well, when you're looking into a dark bedroom and a full apparition of a woman appears and then moves, I screamed and ran.
No.
In the ladies' room.
Me and Ernie were like, what?
No.
We didn't know if it was something because we were using an app to get some communication. We were getting some amazing results with it. And I'm not going to give away the book or anything like that, but we were getting some amazing results with the app. And this one picture came up on the app that was creepy to Denise and I. And about that time is when Brian started screaming and ran. And we were like
freaked out by the picture.
I didn't even see the picture yet. I saw the fucking woman appear behind the bed in front of us.
And then he didn't want to come up there to see the picture when we were trying to tell him. But no, it's been active already since the moment you got here, really.
Yeah. It's been great. I love this place. Could you smell the sarcasm?
She said you don't have Rob sleeping next door, but I'm sure you'll hear somebody in there moving around.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's sleeping next door. I've locked the door Where is it? Right.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
They've locked the door. Oh, it's
That
right
one back
there.
there.
If it opens during this podcast, I'm leaving. I mean, in my car, heading east and north again. Yeah.
I thought you were going to do that last night after a couple of things that happened.
Mm.
I mean, as soon as you got here, before we went to eat, you said, I'm going to go use the restroom, and you emailed the restroom to a shadow in your room.
Yeah, it's been a lot of
Well,
chat.
no, he came out of the bathroom saying, I did not just see a shadow in the murder room. I did not just see a shadow in the murder room.
Right.
I just saw a shadow in the murder room.
Trying to will it away because that's where I'm sleeping. So,
But no, we've got Brian. For those who don't know, where the hell you been? First of all, but second of all, if you don't know, Brian, who wrote These Walls Still Talk at Missouri State Penitentiary, was book 1 of his Get Haunted series of novels, and he's writing book 2 here at the Ditto House in that series, and he arrived yesterday. Going to be here for 14-15 days. He's been slamming away on the laptop all day. Yes.
Well, I didn't wake up until noon. To be honest.
Yeah.
Because we didn't go to sleep until 3:30 last night.
Right. Again. Yeah.
It was nice sleeping in.
Yeah.
Right, Denise?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Nice. What'd you do today?
Yeah. Nobody had to work today except this guy.
Yeah.
I told him that you saw the shadow in here, Mark. I let him hear that that noise,
the big bang that you
caught.
caught.
The big bang.
Yeah, that's you. Okay, yeah, they played me that clip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like sitting over there on those stairs going into the ladies' room.
The shadow figure I saw in the murder room last night wasn't as concrete or as visceral as what I saw in the ladies' room. That was a fucking woman, and then just like went this way. And you saw my reaction.
Yeah, you ran.
I can't. Like, I'm not a good actor. I can't like pretend when I'm scared. You know when I'm scared when I start screaming and running, because that's my first reaction is to run.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
there's a fight or flight response. Yours is just a flight.
I just go, cry and run. It's pretty much what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Kaylee says the kids have missed.
The kids have been quiet, and we put we have chaos in there, and an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah, they haven't even turned on the REM pods or anything.
No, REM pods haven't gone off, and I keep showing how the Etch-a-Sketch works, and then clearing it, because I figure if I show them, if they turn those knobs, it'll draw. And I keep periodically going in and checking. The chalkboard hasn't been drawn on, the Etch-a-Sketch hasn't been drawn on, Chaos hasn't been touched, the jacks haven't been moved, the REM pods aren't going off. So either they're just getting used to me and shit's gonna hit the fan in about 4 days, or
Right by
yeah.
the time Ernie and I are gone for work and you're here by yourself.
Yeah, because
you haven't been left unattended.
no, I've not been in the house by myself yet. Where I'm.
Although he did get up and couldn't find me today. And
I
was like,
texted. I was like, "Are you here?
Where
are you? I'm scared."
Yeah, Ryan was here last Friday and saw a shadow go through the dining room.
Yeah, that's where I'm writing. I don't know if you guys are on the Get Haunted Network or anything. I've been posting to there, but I took a picture of my writing setup earlier today, and I'm writing in the dining room. So I did see something in the parlor when we were getting ready to eat our Mississippi mudslides.
It might turn into a mudslide later.
It might, yeah, right.
It might.
Yeah.
There's a lot of butter in there.
Yeah, that was good. It was good.
But yeah. Well, we heard. Golly, I mean, I don't know if I could go down the list of everything that happened just from the time you arrived last night until
Now
we finally went to freaking sleep.
Oh yeah.
At some ungodly hour of the morning.
Well, that's why, like, I'm keeping this. That's why, the diary, and I had to keep. That's why I was keeping detailed notes as it was happening last night, because it was just one thing after another.
Oh,
like
you saw
it.
Fairy in the dining room.
Right. It kept. I mean, it was almost like it was a show, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't, let me say this: if I didn't live it, I don't know if someone was telling me. I don't know if I would believe it. They'd be like, "That's a lot of stuff crammed into 6 hours." But
Right.
we were all here. We were all witnessing it together, right? And for everybody watching who doesn't know or hasn't got these walls still talk, but I kept a diary of everything that happened to me while I was writing at the back of the book, and we're doing that again here. And I swear to God, last night alone is going to be like 7 pages of my diary. So
Yeah, the diary might wind up being as long as the
that
book
might be.
itself.
It's funny that you say that though, because that's how Ernie and I feel every time we tell somebody everything that happens here. And like when did you just have a hole in your lip?
I have a drinking problem. Clearly.
Whenever Haunted Discoveries filmed here, a lot of the times when those people go in and film, they have like a week of filming, and then you see an hour show that has like 4 pieces of it.
Right.
They filmed here for 4 hours.
Right.
Everything that was in that
was
episode
4 hours, yeah.
was 4
Was
hours.
filmed in
No,
4
I
hours.
absolutely can see that now. Because last night we were getting. I mean, how many times did I make this face?
Yeah.
Right.
It's one thing after another, and that's what yeah.
Rod kept saying he said he felt like he was supposed to be respectful, and he kept taking his hat
Kept
off.
taking his hat off and holding it,
Back on.
and then he'd put it back. He's like, I don't know why I keep doing this. I feel like I'm supposed to. But no, I mean, we talk about it a lot, and it doesn't. It might ring hollow coming from us, the owners.
Right.
But I was a guide at Waverly Hills for years. She was a guide there with me for at least one full season. We've investigated all over.
Sandra.
There's not a place that I have ever been, including Waverly and Old South Pittsburgh and some of the well-known, very active locations in the country. There's not a place that is this constant. You know what I'm saying? And it's big stuff. It's not just
It's not little.
oh, I thought I heard a noise, or I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. It's like, no, there was a woman in the ladies' room, or that
No.
or that door just opened or closed while you're looking
Yeah,
at it.
if Tanya was with us, I would have left her behind and ran down the stairs. That's what I did when that door slammed in my face and left her behind. Bill's like, "Great, you leave my fiance behind to fend for herself." I'm like, "I fucking did."
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. The vultures can have her. She's
I
such
would
a
much
fan.
rather deal
Yes.
with a real human being attacking us than some of the stuff that has happened to me. Yeah.
And then, we have to add in the non-paranormal that we drove like 40 minutes to get cookies.
Yeah.
But nobody was mad once we got them home. And y'all ate some of those cookies.
I know. Denise was like, "Hey, let's go get a cookie." And we were like, "Yeah, let's get a cookie." And then at some point in the drive, I was like,
What state are we going to?
"Where are we getting these cookies from? In Vegas?"
Well, I had like a glass or two of beer.
Yeah.
And I needed some dessert.
This is Denise. I swear, I'm gonna be Denise for a minute. Ready?
Yes.
Hey, everybody! I'm talking very well. I'm pronouncing all my words. This pizza's good. So I need to go to the bathroom. You think I can stand up and go to the bathroom?
I can know you
You drank one sip of beer. How are
Yeah.
you that drunk?
She guaranteed she could walk a straight line. Remember she guaranteed it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Glow and keyed.
Guaranteed it.
I'm gonna glow and key. Yeah. My goodness.
But
I'm not a heavy drinker, y'all. I don't
Yeah.
do well.
she's very bad at drinking. I've talked about that on here before, and it's not just for show, y'all. She really can't. She's not good. She's not good. Some people would call her a cheap date. That yeah, there's that, but it's that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Brian felt sorry for Ernie, I think, in that moment. He deals with this 24/7.
No.
And then the 40-minute drive for the cookies. That's
That's where I felt bad for Ernie. It wasn't having to deal with you being drunk within half a beer at a pizza place. It was then making him drive 40 minutes to get you cookies. And that's where I started feeling bad.
Yeah, I mean, we're coming down the highway, and it's like, there's the house.
Right.
It's just right over there. It's
right. Literally right there.
There it was, back there.
I look at the GPS, and it says 131 miles to destination. I'm like, where are we getting cookies from?
Did you have any problem eating that cookie when it got home?
I did not have any trouble eating that cookie. And then I'm sent a picture today. Okay, we went to Crumble Cookies, y'all. Yeah, snort laugh. Crumble Cookies had these big ass cookies.
Can you see that? I don't think you can see that. Okay.
Let me see. Hold on.
You got to get the
light.
Turn that light off over there for a minute. Turn that light off.
Let's see. That's not helping. Turn your brightness down on your phone or something, dork. Anyway, I'll set this up while she tries to adjust it. So, why do we care about?
Have you been drinking again?
Golly.
Yeah,
look at this. Now, see, I did retaliate and say that I could do wonders with a picture like this in Photoshop.
That was my breakfast.
But what he's eating, what he is so lovingly shoving into his open pie hole,
my maw,
is the last bite of the peanut butter cheesecake that I was looking so forward to when I got home from work.
They drove 80 minutes round trip to get.
This asshole eats the last bite of it.
There's one more sliver in there.
Oh my God.
There is a sliver?
I think
Well, thank you both.
I left you some crumbs.
Thank you. You're both so sweet.
I thought of you while you were working.
As you were.
Yeah. Still in my pajamas.
We had our job and eating cookies and sleeping till 11 to 12. I got up at 11. He got up at like 12.
I did.
So, yeah. So that's what's going on here,
So, I'm
y'all.
going to type it real fast. I think I woke up at like 9, right? And I realized where I was. And I panicked and looked around to make sure there wasn't like a ghost in the room. And I went back to sleep. I was like, oh shit, I'm in the Ditto house. Claire. Like realization.
Brian, are you going to be at Rock Island?
I have a book signing that weekend. I was Sarah invited me already, and I would have absolutely have done it if I wasn't already booked, confirmed at a book festival where I'm doing a signing. So unfortunately, I do. You know, if I'm booked, I don't ever cancel an event because that just looks really bad professionally.
I've got integrity.
But so if it happens again next year, that's something that I would then block out that weekend, so then I don't get booked. So I have the ability to say no to other events, but I was asked already after I was already booked somewhere.
Well, we will miss you. It's going to be a good time. Like he says, it is going to be fun.
Right. And next year, if it happens in October, you know, I'll have the Ditto House. Yeah, the Ditto House book out.
Yep.
And
yeah. Well, you'll have it. We won't have it because you won't give us a copy.
You
might be dead in that book.
You're gonna be dead in that book. I'm paying him. Hello, Claire. Good to see you. Yeah, so like I say, we're having a very boring time with Brian here.
No laughter, no screaming, no terror.
No,
no cookies
we've covered the full spectrum of emotions here, I think.
Crying, laughing.
Damien, you missed the part.
You missed the beginning. Yes, he did run off.
Yeah. I screamed. A lot of the word no came out of my mouth, high pitched and very like machine gun.
6 times.
And I ran down the stairs. No. Oh no.
He didn't run all the way down the stairs. He ran down to the bottom landing. There was still another flight to go down, but he said
he was afraid of what was down there.
He said, I'm afraid to go this way.
At that point. At that point, they're coming from every direction, you know? Like, it's like Resident Evil, you know, where you just like, it's like,
which way do I go?
The place where you were at, they could have came from where we were at up there. They could have came from this direction.
I know. I felt safe there because I could see Because I was going to run away from whichever was closer.
There's Jason.
Howdy, Jason.
Hello.
Good to see you. Yeah. So you've got you've survived one night so far, and
Only like 14 more to go.
yeah. What's he got here? Oh, cool.
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
There was definitely
maybe we need to check that out.
something going on here last night because it was off the chain here.
Yeah, and we talked to Rob and the Get Haunted event last night. Sounds like they had a very active night there too. So maybe we got a little crazy energy, like Damien says, right?
Yeah, maybe it's the meteors.
I did bring it to Brian's attention. We're supposed to have storms on Wednesday and Thursday.
When I'm here by myself.
He's going to be by himself, and he might
When the power cuts out and I'm alone.
You can't even immerse yourself in ignoring everything else because you're typing because the power will be out.
Mark said they have the door open out for them.
I hate this guy.
They had the front door open.
Mark, you are now blocked from my life.
Mark
no.
was the one that he set up his DVR in the children's room and went back downstairs. By the time we got downstairs, the screen was black. Yeah. He came back up, it was unplugged and like 4 feet across the room.
That's fun.
That's
why I'm not sleeping in the children's room.
Yeah. Well,
because sleeping in the murder room
he
is
also
so much
saw
better.
The dark shadow in here too. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
Jason had a event last night too that I saw on his Facebook that they had a lot of activity.
Yeah. So right now it seems like there's a lot of, I don't know, thinning of the veil or whatever you want to call it, but it seems like it's very active everywhere right now.
I was thinking that I was going to come and it was going to take them a few days to get used to me.
You were wrong.
By days I meant minutes.
Seconds.
Just like rethought that one. Spirit. Shouldn't that be plural at this point?
We have more than one, Damien.
We've got a lot.
Lots of them. I mean, you haven't even had the children interacting with you yet.
No.
Not this visit. No, when you were here for the trifecta, we had quite a bit going on back there. Children.
I didn't experience any of it. I have yet to.
Well, remember, we were getting a lot going on until you tried to do a live.
That's right. I did try to go Facebook Live and everything shut off. That's right.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, we haven't had any REM pod activity yet since you got here, which is unusual because they usually use those a lot.
Oh, the only REM pod activity we had is when I get too close to one and then scare the crap out of myself, like I did earlier.
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom and have a REM pod sitting over here on the dresser, and he set something down and I heard
jumped. I went, oh God.
Now we did have the door today. I was in the bathroom, which is right across the hall from this room, because this is the room he's sleeping in. This is the murder room. And he was downstairs in the dining room writing. I had the door closed. I was in there messing with my hair. And
that's the Kaylee.
I heard a door. It sounded like this door is shut. And when I come out, because I never heard it open again, the door was still open. And I asked Brian, I said, did you come upstairs to your room while I was in the bathroom? He said, no, I've been down here the whole time. And all we can figure is that door opened up further and hit the shelf behind it, which it doesn't normally do that when the air is kicking on and off. So I don't know, but he didn't hear it downstairs and it was pretty loud. So It was just very odd. We had odd things like that.
Yeah, I was writing and I didn't have any apps on. I didn't have my music playing. It was silent down there and I did not hear the bang.
Jason asked if you keep cameras running or anything when you're at a location.
No, I have never done that. I did bring cameras with me for this trip, and I thought maybe I'd set them up when you guys aren't home and point them at the nursery, or I definitely don't want to run cameras in the room I'm sleeping in.
You don't want to see what's in here with you.
No, I'm not. There's gonna be no ghost hunting in this room. Like no apps on, no REM pods, no tracer lights, no, because I'm sleeping here, and I will never sleep.
Well, Well, you do have REM pods in this room back here where that door opens by itself all the time. So if you hear something going off in there,
That's fine.
that's the guy that roams around in there.
It's no big
I'll just
deal.
pretend Rob is still there.
Which the last time you stayed here, you thought he was still there.
No, he knew he was gone.
No, I knew he was gone, and I heard something rummaging around in there, like moving stuff.
Like Rob was still
Like
in there.
like there was a person in there. Yeah.
Well, that room too. Well, both rooms, because Rob stayed here twice. The first time he slept in this room, the second time he slept in that room, and both times his hearing aids got unplugged.
Yeah. They don't want him to hear anything.
So. You haven't. Well, you had your laptop unplugged last time you were here.
Yeah, when we went to the fort.
He came home and it was unplugged, and I was like, well, "Why is my laptop unplugged?"
And like I said, Mark's DVR got unplugged in the nursery, so they like to unplug things. I don't know why. I mean, they don't. It's like they're selective on what they're unplugging.
Yeah.
But that happens in all the rooms. I mean, because the laptop got unplugged downstairs in the parlor.
Yeah. And I specifically remember I was in there with you and because you looked at it, you're like, okay, it's plugged in because I'm going to need to do some writing when we get back. I mean, you were very deliberate about making sure you had it plugged in and it was going to be charged when you got back.
We came home and it was
We came back and
the cord was over here.
Yeah, over here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So our house has some activity, folks.
It's haunted here.
It is.
And with that being said, I mean, Ernie and Denise have a few more open spots if anybody wants to book an overnight.
We do.
We put out a post that we're not sure we're going to continue these next year. And I mean, we don't want to put that out there like we're just trying to do it as a tactic to get people.
It's not a sales tactic.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if we sell them, it's going to be awesome because it's going to put extra money in our pocket. So I'm not going to lie. But we're not saying that just because we're wanting to sell them. It's been a lot because we have a lot of stuff going on. We both work full-time jobs, and we run the. What was that? Did y'all hear something?
It sounded like someone cleared their throat.
Yeah,
it was like
it came from back here though.
Yeah, it was like back here somewhere.
I heard that.
Wasn't it? Is that what it was?
I'm not sure what it was.
I heard it was a noise. I'm not sure.
Like, it was just odd.
Yeah.
It caught my attention.
Yep. No, I heard it too.
But
I thought it was your chair squeaking, or not. It wasn't a squeak, but I thought it was a chair like kind of coming off its track for a second.
It sounded weird. It almost sounded like ice cubes falling in ice.
I was gonna say it sounded like something falling.
Yeah,
but nothing big, like something small falling.
There's David.
So.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. We would like to continue to do the overnights, but it's a lot on us considering that we work full time and we live here, and we're very limited on the days we can do it, and we have a family too, and it
ties us down more than we would like to be tied down. We haven't had a vacation in 3 years now,
right? Because when we're not having somebody here, we got places we've
got
like
events,
Rock Island, and our
co-hosting it
at
the Bell Witch Cave.
So we're super busy all the time.
We stay fairly busy.
And you have your
spirit watches and stories around the campfire.
You knew what I was gonna say. I couldn't think of it. I couldn't pull it out of my head.
And those are a good time too if nobody's come to those and you're close.
Yeah.
Hello.
So with the Ditto house, going to become world famous soon when the book comes out.
Hey, if we could book enough to make it worth our while, we would still do the overnights. But
I could quit one of my jobs.
They're not so.
Who's Wade?
Look at Wade.
Wade, our favorite person.
Looking all dapper in his photo.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him.
Hey Wade,
he's getting ready to spill some wisdom.
He is.
Well,
so
Wade
the funny thing is like Wade's contact photo in my contact list for my phone used to be a picture of me and him at the Supernatural soiree, and then Wade, I think, finally learned technology and realized that if you pick your own photo, it overrides anybody else's that put their own photo. So now I have that picture of Wade every time I call him or text him, as opposed to the cool picture of me and him on this boat, which is a way better picture.
Yeah, it's me and you on a battleship. No, I'm getting ready to lecture you on quantum physics.
Right. No, I like the picture of me and him on the battleship. We're next to the helicopter. We're both about 4 drinks deep. You can kind of tell.
Did you want to see my? Here's
What?
my contact picture for Ernie.
Oh no,
Oh my God.
we can't show this, folks. That's photoshopped. But no, like Denise said, we stop it. We're trying to do a show here. I'm very serious.
If we can make it
and
lucrative
professional.
enough that it's worth us being able to work our jobs around people booking here, we might reconsider. But right now, it's just not enough for us to put ourselves out for it.
Well, thank you, Wade, and likewise. I mean, I have not. I've not come up with a reason to say anything bad about you, and I've tried. No,
We love you,
no.
Wade.
Wade is an awesome human. We finally got to meet him and spend a little time with him, and
We're gonna get
the
Wade
whole
down here to
Nesper
the Ditto
team at
house
the
eventually.
soiree last year. Yeah,
gonna
we're
get
gonna
Wade.
get him down here. He's gonna be in Lexington in October, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to go kidnap him from Lexington and bring him down.
And
just
Wade,
an hour and
you
a
might
half
have
away.
missed the first part of the show. Brian's been here less than 24 hours and he's already screamed like a little girl.
And ran.
Yeah.
He screamed and ran. He
I guess
did.
it's been right at 24 hours, not a little over.
A little over 24 hours.
Yeah.
He got in
I got
about
about
6:30
6:30.
last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 'cause
He had to
I
do
felt that
cop
wreck.
stuff.
I know. Stopped to work or an accident down the street.
A little out of your jurisdiction.
Go on
there.
this direction. I know.
But no, we've got what? Probably 6 nights that
Can
we
be booked.
that we could still book for this year.
Half of November, like I think the last 2 weekends of the last 2 weekends of November, I believe, and all of December are still open.
Yeah,
so-
but I mean, you throw out, Christmas.
My birthday,
And-
December 1st, because that's a holiday now.
Mine's November
My daughter's
13th.
is December 1st.
Oh, really?
My 26-year-old will be 27 on December 1st.
Brian, tell about the story about the computer attack. Oh, yeah.
You want
Yeah.
to talk about it?
I had a computer attack. Yeah. My laptop that I use, that I've been using it's written the last X amount of novels. It's gone through everything. This thing, my laptop is pretty tried and true. It doesn't fail. And I was on the Nesper podcast, and we were ready to go live. Turned on my laptop. We were backstage, and it was at full percent, 100%, and then it died and wouldn't turn on. Would not turn on. And I'm on the phone with Wade, and I'm panicking. I'm like, I can't get my laptop to turn on. I was like, this is never happened before, ever. And they're at the Warren house.
Right.
That's where the studio is, right? And my laptop is done. And we never got it to turn back on.
Really?
We never got back on that night. No,
you-
I had to jump on something else to do the interview. Yeah. Like it
That
didn't
is
even
I can believe that.
yeah. And then after the podcast was over, came right back up.
I can believe
I think
that.
Wade probably did that with his mind because he really didn't want to talk to you.
Probably.
Probably. That's probably what happened.
Yeah. No, but then after the podcast was over, right? The laptop
Worked
worked.
just fine.
What the hell?
It's
So
Yeah.
You know,
I can see that.
yeah.
I can definitely see that.
Oh, did you just see
I
that?
did.
happened
That was
there?
weird. Did they see that?
Did
y'all
you all
see
see
Did
that?
you guys see
What
that?
just
Or is it
happened?
just on our side?
Anybody else
Somebody
see that?
comment if you just saw
The
the
glitch.
podcast go crazy for a second.
It's like,
Like, we need to play that back.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Oh, there it is again.
we got
Saw
glitches.
See?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got glitches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
that
I'm
happens
talking-
from time to time.
I'm talking about electronics going crazy
and
from the Conjuring House, from the Warren Museum, and
Damien
and then
didn't
it
see
starts.
anything.
stuff starts happening.
Oh, Eric.
Eric
saw
saw it.
Kaylee
Damien
saw
didn't
it.
see it.
it.
Kayla, you were tall enough to see that?
Damien might not have been.
It's been glitching for a bit. We haven't seen it glitch here.
We've just
so
seen the
twice.
2 glitches just
Oh,
now.
I want to play this back later and see if it's doing anything on their end.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that was at about 35 minutes, I
Yeah.
guess.
Wow.
Well, okay.
Kaylee was on a step stool to see it.
David says it's been glitching for a while. I agree, Wade. It is all about frequency.
Definitely.
And
You guys usually have this
Wade,
problem?
I'm gonna tell you a funny story, Wade, about when we talked to you the other night. Ernie has never watched any of the Conjuring movies or anything, and all I could think of is because we had been on the phone with you and where you were at and everything. He's not, like I said, hasn't seen any of the Conjuring
Never seen
movies. I'm downstairs, and he came upstairs to go to the restroom, and when he came out of the bathroom, he said, and this was like
I said, did you hear that?
He said, did you hear that? And it was like 5 minutes after we hung up with you, and I said, what did you hear? And he said, clapping. And I said, what do you mean clapping? I said, what did it sound like? And he went, and I said, no. I said, are you messing with me right now? And I'm like freaking out. And he's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I had no clue
he had never heard
there was any significance to.
But that happened in this room that we're in right now, right after we talked to you the other night.
Yeah,
just
where you're
once.
sleeping.
But it happened. And I had to show him the clip of course, the Conjuring movie. And then, of course, we've got, where the Heinzen's daughter had done, a video and they got the clapping. But he had no idea what that significance was. Of course, I did. And I was like, we just got done talking to Wade. So something was listening through the frequency, like you said.
Yeah.
They came here.
Yeah. Yeah, like I say, I had no clue, that when I said, you didn't hear that clapping.
And I said,
clapping. I had no idea because she instantly, her face changed. She's like, what do you mean clapping? And I said, well, it was like, and she's like, no fucking way. And I'm like, what?
Out.
She's like, tell me you've never seen the Conjuring movies. I'm like, what are you talking about? I've never seen.
Swear to me, you have never seen the Conjuring.
This marriage is over if you're lying.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I have not seen the Conjuring movies. I had no clue. And then she brings up that scene of the hide and clap, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's not cool. That was creepy.
Yeah.
Wade,
we're gonna put Brian in this room. That'll be
we
fun.
need to call Wade back and cuss him out now.
Yeah.
Wade, your people are here. Yeah, Katie says Brian played hide and clap with the kids.
Well, we appreciate you guys as well, Wade, and we're here for you. Anything we can do for you guys right now, just say the word. And yeah, of course.
Yeah, Brian, let's play hide and clap after we get off this podcast. You want to?
Is the liquor store still open? Oh my God.
I just take a swig. I'll be good to go.
Right.
We got about that much moonshine.
If they had like
downstairs.
alcohol flavored candles, you'd probably be drunk.
Bourbon chicken.
That was
Bourbon in the barbecue.
wild. I've never seen anything like that before. I've never seen someone get so drunk so quickly.
I wasn't really drunk.
Really? You couldn't find the bathroom door.
She guaranteed she could walk a straight line.
Guaranteed.
I guarantee I could walk a straight line.
Oh my God.
I said, you what? I guarantee. It's not an exaggeration, folks.
By defense, I did warn you. I said, Brian, I'm getting ready to drink some beer.
Like so.
And
Really, I said, I'm sorry. And Ernie was like, I'm sorry, Brian, but she's drinking some beer.
it's not going to be pretty. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So yeah, we get I will be alone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll see.
Storms Wednesday and Thursday.
We're gonna be storms, so it's gonna get dark and
Also get
creepy.
good and juiced.
It's nice, activated. I'll be writing.
Unless you lose power.
Yeah, but the battery still. My laptop can, at 100% will stay a long time. I'll get,
Unless they decide they don't want
which they did at MSP once. Anybody who has, bought these while still talk and read the diary, I think it was night 3. They drained my battery within the first hour and a half I was there, and I was watching the percentage go down, like 67, 66. I'm watching it, and it's clicking down, And I had to go bring my laptop into the office, and it took 3 hours to charge, and I lost all that time.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like here where I'm staying here.
Mhm.
So right, like I'm here.
Yeah,
right?
you
There,
just
I
stay
had
up a couple extra hours.
right, but here I had very specific times that Sheila allowed me to be there, and I was like, I lost 3 hours tonight. Like, I can't afford to lose 3 hours because they messed with my laptop.
Right.
You know, so yeah.
Well,
But I'll tell you, myself, Hannah, and my sister Alicia took Wade out to breakfast one morning in Connecticut, right around the corner from the Warren's house.
okay.
We picked him up.
I
He
think
sat on all our luggage because we never informed. And oh, nice! There we go, Wade.
Wade, you're invited.
But we picked Wade up and we treated him to breakfast, and the diner was packed. And Wade is just so like good with out in the public with people,
Mm.
you know, with the
Yeah.
waitress, and he's just like
He's
everybody
got a
knew
very
him.
pleasant
No, he was
demeanor.
like
and-
like you know, I think I joked. I was like, you should run for mayor. I was like, you know, and he's like, oh, you know how he talks. Oh, Brian, no, this is just, you know, oh no, just, you know, this is
Oh,
like my
no,
favorite
no,
place, and no, you know, and
Wade sounds like he's got a lot of like the same places that he goes. Because like I walked in the pizza place instead of the usual last night. So
yeah, you did. You walked in, you're like the usual. You're like,
Yeah.
done.
yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, how could they forget her, Miss Two Sip Slur?
yes.
I don't ever talk to Ray like that though.
He
Ray-
sees you walk your straight line to the bathroom. I'm glad on P. He's seen you walking your straight line to the
I
bathroom.
guarantee.
I'm glad on P.
Wait, you're still working customer service.
It's
You
what you
are.
do.
Nesper is customer service. I
Yes.
mean, it's
Just-
you know,
Kind of an odd
customer base.
customer base. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be customer service related, but I don't want to.
You
keep
are,
on that
you're a
much.
nurse. You're Florence Nightingale.
She's not. Aren't you glad you signed your waiver?
Yeah.
Nurse.
Yeah. People come out of surgery. Oh, it hurts. Well, no shit, it hurts, dumbass. They cut your spine open.
Suck it up.
That's what
Buttercup.
she says. I'm not lying to you. Am I wrong?
Well, you had surgery. You're gonna hurt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You ain't gonna be pain free.
Sympathy zero.
No.
I've been a nurse for 30 years. I'm just over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't heard the story of her nearly killing the president
Only
of
her. I
I'm
nearly killed him. It was a joint effort. We all almost killed him.
we all witnessed it. We had the president of the Indiana Bigfoot Research Organization, Mr. Leroy Nail, as a special
I'm
guest
sure he appreciates you telling his
about his demise. No, I'm not. It's not about Leroy so much as
No, it's
it
about
is
Denise.
this. Yeah.
Denise's compassion
Yes.
for
Yes.
somebody who's hurt.
everybody
this-
sign a
Her
waiver.
empathy and compassion.
Okay,
Yes.
everybody has to sign a waiver when they come to the court because it's an outside venue. There's wild animals. There's holes in the ground. It's uneven.
Evil terrain. That's the name of the book.
Uneven terrain. There's cliffs. I mean, we have to make sure these people know
There are
know,
hazards.
There are hazards and
You could die.
Yeah, you're one of them.
We've got a nurse on
We have
site.
Denise's.
We've got a nurse on site, but she don't give a shit if you live or die.
She's off duty.
So let me go ahead and cut to the chase here. Leroy goes up. We have the cooler and the snack table up on the stage, up some steps. There's like 3 different platforms to the stage. And then there's 5 steps that go down to the fire pit. Leroy goes up to the top level, gets him a chocolate chip cookie and a Dr. Pepper. He turns around, says something to Beth Allen, and then the next thing you know, Leroy is stumbling down each level of the stage and then goes airborne and lands with his rib cage on the corner of the bottom step down by the fire
He's
pit.
lucky he didn't break anything.
Yeah. And, I'm standing down by the fire pit talking, and I just, I hear the commotion. I turn around, and Leroy's like, boom, boom, right next to me. And he rolls over, and he's going, and I'm like, well, that sounds like a death rattle or something. But he's holding his Dr. Pepper up, didn't spill a drop. And finally he goes, and a chocolate chip cookie comes flying out of his mouth. Denise comes running over, and I'm like, oh, she's going to render aid. She gets down in his face and says, Leroy, that's why you signed a waiver. Not, are you okay?
If he was okay.
After the waiver part. Leroy, that's why she's down there like, I'm a trained first responder from, many jobs over the years. And, the first thing you say is, I'm here and I can help you. You're going to be okay. You go call 911. No. That's why you signed a waiver. You all right? Well, get up.
You all right? Get up.
So yeah, she's so sweet, and this is what I'm. This is my life, right there.
Oh God.
She's such a sweetheart.
Model nurse right here.
Or it's like a gal.
Look at that.
And I did bring my backpack of ghost investigator stuff. So I brought, my tracer lights and my whole bunch of stuff. I figured, well, when you guys aren't here and I'm here,
Shut up, Mark.
You're gonna spread some stuff
spread
out.
some stuff out, see if it happens. Yeah, see if it pops. Yeah.
See, Kaylee's the nurse. She understands.
Right.
Nurses are they are the people who actually can keep you alive in a hospital.
Yeah.
Above doctors.
Sure.
We are
As far as that goes.
Yeah.
But they're also the least compassionate motherfuckers on the planet.
Yeah.
And
I know Kaylee. So, I mean, have you met Kaylee?
Yeah.
Hey, I had four
They
kids.
connected on many levels.
I had 4 kids ask me how much sympathy they got whenever they injured themselves. It wasn't a whole lot.
Oh, I've injured myself since we've been together. I know.
Like, are you breathing? Are you bleeding? Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Go in there and take some ibuprofen.
Just put pressure on it. It'll be fine.
I've got a knife sticking out of my forehead.
Put
Go take
pressure
me
on
some ibuprofen and lay down. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
we haven't had him sign a waiver.
We haven't gone out to Fort Tuffield. Are we signing waivers inside the Ditto house?
Well, the way you ran down those steps.
Proves I can run and not fall.
Yeah, but what about the next time?
You were in soft feet.
Make him sign.
If you're breathing, you're fine.
If you're breathing, you're fine. Exactly.
If you're able to complain, you're not dead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
and patients at the hospital, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You're talking, so you're breathing. I'm sorry, but yes, you're breathing just fine. I've heard that.
and then she gives that evil giggle after. So, how are sales of These Walls Still Talk?
Great. Yeah, I just did a book signing at Barnes & Noble last Saturday. The manager told me that it was that, I outsold what they expected. So that was good. I have a couple more book signings at different Barnes & Noble coming up throughout the rest of the year. I have a bunch of more book festivals. Fright Reads, which is September 13th and 14th. Get Haunted is going to be there.
Where's that at?
It is at Baltimore. It's going to be huge. We got it's a 2-day festival. There are celebrities coming in from all over the country. Heather Graham, the author who was at the Supernatural Soiree, is going to be there. There's going to be some other pulp. It's going to be, so we're looking for that to be massive. My daughter, Annalise, filmed a dozen hours at MSP over the book release party weekend, and she's editing it together to make a 45-minute documentary on Get Haunted, a Get Haunted event, and they're giving her screen time in the theater there to premiere it.
That'll be cool.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
Damien always asks questions. It's like this guy sits around and thinks about stuff. He doesn't just he sits around and thinks.
I know. I want to meet this guy.
Well, let's go to Scotland and we'll tour a castle or something over there.
Does Damien have a castle?
He could get us in a castle. I mean, come on.
He works
He's
at a bat
Damien.
sanctuary.
Yeah, we could go to the Bat Sanctuary.
Is the Bat Sanctuary haunted?
Good question. You fired one right back at him.
I'm going to wait because I figure he'll.
Yeah, Damien, is the Bat Sanctuary haunted?
There's got to be a delay, right? Because I feel like sometimes people reply with things that we said like 3 minutes ago.
Well, they might be slow at typing like me. That's why I haven't written books. Get your fingers down.
Good to know, Wade. We're glad. Nesper will continue in a new and improved way.
He says, yeah, very haunted.
So, here's the thing, Damien. You figure out a way to let me stay there for 2 to 3 weeks. I'll come out and write a Get Haunted tale book at your Bat Sanctuary.
There you go. And they need to pay you travel and everything, too.
Yeah. Per diem for food.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't live off bat meat alone.
Okay, Ozzy. Has anyone reported any spirit energy or anything surrounding your books?
Not yet.
The one from the Ditto house, I'm sure.
Wade said energy attracts the same like energy.
Yes, absolutely, Wade. It does.
We think that's what with the forest people. That's why we have such a response with Sasquatch.
Yeah. Squatchman talks about Nikola Tesla's theory that high positive energies attract other high positive energies. And if we get enough people with a high vibration, a high frequency, high energy together, focusing on the same thing, the forest people, being very high energy people themselves, will be attracted to that. And I think that's why we have some of the crazy experiences we've had in the forest with them.
Brian's been up there in the forest. He knows. He's witnessed it.
Yeah. See, all right, Damien.
10 minutes away, built in 1400.
There's Stephen Kometz.
Stephen Kometz, how are you, brother? Good to see you.
All right, Damien, you set that up.
Make it happen.
We'll do a Get Haunted tale from Scotland.
Can we tag along?
Yeah.
Cool.
You better be saving you some.
No, Damien's going to get it all paid for. I try, Wade. I try to share my wisdom with people, but then I got people like her interrupting me all the time, and then this guy screaming and running. So,
it's my MO.
It's what he does.
It's what he does.
I just have to correct him periodically. Very frequently.
I don't need any. What?
Everybody knows who runs the show around here.
Damon's got 3 kidneys.
He's got 3 kidneys, and they're up for sale. Anyone interested in a kidney, contact Damien Smith.
If 3 people are interested in kidneys, we got you covered.
Yeah.
Well, I posted not too long ago. They're paying big money for testicles, and you got 2. I'm just saying.
Who's paying big money for testicles?
On the black market, you can get some big money.
What are they doing with them?
I don't know, but he's got 2.
Yeah, and I like it that way.
You don't need him anymore.
I tell you right now, I'm never having any other kids. If they're paying like $1 million a testicle, they can come get them.
Said there was like 20 million or something.
Fuck, they can come get them.
Call them. Get a number.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I will. Do they want an ear? I'll give up throwing something else in.
Give him a couple of toes.
Hey, my toes are webbed. So
That's
for
like a niche market for the web toes,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and my daughter
You look like
Edelweiss
you're on
has the
that,
same web feet as me.
on one of those feet websites where people pay to look at feet.
Like feet fetish.
Yeah.
No, it'd be like Aquaman fetish or something.
Fin fetish.
There's no there.
Fish fetish.
Duck fetish.
This podcast is taking a dark turn.
We are not following the cue cards.
So my whole life, I thought that I had web feet from a side effect from
That was me.
Okay.
That was me.
from a side effect of a anti-morning sickness drug that my mother was taking when she was pregnant with me, because that morning sickness medicine got pulled off the market right after I was born because it was causing like Down syndrome and some other birth defects. So my whole life we attributed my web feet to this medicine until Edelweiss, my daughter, was born and has the same 4 toes webbed, the same 4 toes. And we brought her to the doctor, and he was like, "Oh no, this is hereditary. You have the genes." And I was like, I'm like, what? It's been a lie. Like I thought my whole life I've been telling people that I have a birth defect, and when it's come to find out, it's just a genetic.
Descended from the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
Clearly.
So now my daughter, she's 8 now, and instead of saying "I love you," and she wants to tell me she loves me, she says "I web you," because we're the only 2 people who have the web feet in the family. So, okay. Fin fetish. All right, Kaylee.
Kaylee's weird.
Damien's still talking about kidneys.
Yeah. He's. Well, I mean, if you got 3, I mean, you got at least one spare. Yeah. But you got Fright Reads coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You got what? I mean, you want to talk about what you've got coming up in detail, because I know you kind of glossed over it real quickly.
Yeah, well, everything that I have coming up is in the DC area, so that's the thing. But I'm speaking at 2 different writers' conferences, which is fun. The C3, and then there's the Germana Community College Writing Conference. Speaking at as an author, I have a whole presentation. But Fright Reads is the big one. I got a couple Barnes & Noble book signings coming up. Woodbridge, Virginia. I just blanked on it. Oh, my God. They're going to kill me if they're watching this. Where's the other
Nobody
one?
watches.
Nobody watches
Okay,
this show.
never mind. So I can make stuff up. Yeah, I have a signing on the moon. And
I'll be in London.
yeah. No, I feel like there's so many. You know what? If you go to
You've got Fright Reads,
brianpaone.com,
It's all there.
if you go to myname.com, brianpaone.com, one of the tabs is events. Click on it, and it's everything I'm booked at coming up. Oh, I'm doing GalaxyCon Nightmare Weekend, which is a 3-day horror festival in Richmond, Virginia. It's a major celebrities going to be there. We're talking like big names, like A-list names. So that's going to be huge.
Yeah, they asked me about that, and I turned them.
Yeah.
The parents' feet. They wouldn't meet my price.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got to hit my number. I'm not showing. That's what I told you.
I already have events already through the beginning of 2026 too. Like I'm already booked at AwesomeCon. I'm booked at another festival. So 2026 is already rolling in.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
So the career is going well.
It is. Yeah.
Good deal. We're going to be hitting you up for a loan shortly.
Okay.
Now us, we don't have anything.
You don't know what we got, do you?
I know what we got. We got September 6th. We're going to be at the Bell Witch Cave with Todd and Leanne Eskew of the Black Wolf Paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
September 20th, we've got our next installment of Spirit Squatches and Stories Around the Campfire at Fort Duffield. We're going to have the one and only Squatch Man Greg Yost, Todd and Leanne Eskew, and our special guest hosts are going to be Night Song Paranormal.
Yep.
See, I'm on it. I got
Keep
this
going.
shit.
Keep going.
Sometime in October, we're going to be in Illinois.
October 4th and our
October 3rd, Rock Island, Illinois, at Black Hawk Forest. We're taking our show on the road. Spirit Squatches and Stories Around the Campfire is going to be held at Black Hawk Forest there in Rock Island the night before the Esoteric Expo. And then at Rock Island, we're going to be having a Bigfoot roundtable with ourselves, Squatchman, Grizzly Chris.
I want a name like that.
Grizzly Chris.
Or just something. Some like cool name like that.
Panda Paone. I like it. Huh? There we go. Or Possum. We'll call you Possum.
Pandas are like cute and like they're cute, but then they're mean.
Yeah.
It sounds like
You're more like a possum. They're like in garbage cans.
yeah,
They're
and then
not
they
real
play
cute.
dead and stuff like
Yeah.
that when they get scared.
They're
I don't play
easily
dead though. I just
frightened.
run.
Yeah, they don't run. So yeah, we'll have to come up with something else. But anyway,
Greg Bakken,
Greg Bakken of
Ron Lee.
Ghostbox Radio, Todd and Leanne Eskew will be there with us at Rock Island. They're all going to be part of the Spirit Squatches and Stories Around the Campfire event too. And then October 25th, the Kentucky Folklore Festival, which is also known as the Battletown Witch Festival, is going to, for the first time, be held here in West Point at Veterans Memorial Park down on the river. And that's going to become the permanent home for that festival, I believe. As of right now, that's the plan. And the night of that, we're going to do a special edition of Spirit Squatches and Stories Around the Campfire up at Fort Duffield in conjunction with the Witches Festival. So we've got quite a bit going on, too. We're not
There's a
big,
few other
famous writers.
A few
Yeah.
other little things sprinkled in between there. That
Yeah, but you own the Ditto house.
Yeah, we do own the Ditto House. And you can book it
Yeah.
by contacting me, 502-376-7240, or hit me up on Facebook.
Or 867-5309. And that's for Jenny. And you have 2 weeks of this.
13 more days. But anyway, we appreciate everybody that tuned in. Anybody got anything else to say before we go?
No, you did pretty good.
Did I do all right?
You did okay.
Did I do okay, folks?
I did all right.
I'm going to wait until somebody tells me I did good because I want to hear. I need the
It'll
praise.
probably be Wade. He'll be the first one to
I
say
need
you did good.
Wade won't tell me I did good. He would do that.
How's the DeLorean?
There's AJ.
Howdy, AJ. Good to see you. Yeah, AJ was at our last Spirit Squatches and Stories Around the Campfire with his new team,
Rooted Journey.
Rooted Journey Paranormal. That's right.
Steering wheel on the wrong side of your car. So so it's funny because there are a lot of right-handed DeLoreans, right drive, right.
Like Stephen Kmetz will give me kudos.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Thank you, Stephen.
There it
See?
is.
Love you, Eric.
Oh,
Love you, Eric.
See how much love you're getting.
You almost missed it, AJ. I'm trying to get him. I got to get a shepherd's hook to get him off the screen.
That's called a shepherd's hook.
That's what it's called. Shepherd's hook.
My goodness.
You didn't know that?
No. I just call it that hook.
The thing that they yank it off.
That like Kermit pulls the Muppets off the stage with. Because he's always doing that. Shepherd's hook. I didn't know that.
I thought it was a Sesame Street hook.
It is forever called that now. Now he doesn't have the Sesame Street hook.
Kermit is not Sesame Street.
He is on Sesame
They
Street.
started on Sesame Street.
Haley said you're phenomenal. Mark said you could have been
Mark, block him. Block him.
Mark's losing a lot of friends tonight.
Go to bed, Mark. Don't you have to get up? No, we appreciate all you folks as always. We'll see you again next week. We might have to drag him back in here, get him away from his laptop for a few minutes.
We could possibly have another special host tomorrow.
We
night.
might
Yeah,
have
next week.
a second special guest.
There might be 4 of us crammed into this little screen.
There might be.
We might have to do something crazy like put,
AJ, you
put up
gotta
a
come back and
bandstand
see us
or
again. September 20th is our next event up at the fort.
so there. September 20th, Fort Duffield, Spirit Squatches and Stories Around the Campfire. Watch for the ticket link on extremeticketing.com.
It's very flavorful.
This was a very flavorful show, Stephen.
Yes,
Kaylee, yes, you do need to make it back down here. We appreciate all you guys. We love you, and we'll be back soon. Y'all be good to one another. Care for one another. Support one another. Collaboration, not competition, please. Thank you. And I'm still here. Trying to end the stream.